What's the first thing that we're taught to do with fresh vegetables before we eat them? When we learned this when we were a kid, we stand at the kitchen sink and what do? We rinse them off. And why do we rinse them off? And I was, well, am I sure? Well, it's stuff that gets on there. And what stuff are we talking about? And usually it's pesticides, the chemicals that farmers use to keep pests away from the food that we eat. So we rinse and wash it to be safe. And a 14-year-old in Georgia who's very, very smart started thinking about that and thought, well, why do we do that? What are we trying to wash off? How effective is it? And is there a better way to make sure that we're not ingesting any of these things? And he was just named Young Scientist of the Year for good reason, because he developed and came up and constructed a device that looks amazing, that can use light to detect the presence of these pesticides that we're trying to wash off. And, you know, in cases they find it's still there after you wash it off. It's not really all that effective. It's quite remarkable that, you think about this, no one else has done this. And no one else has done this. This 14-year-old did it. And I'm beginning to find more and more stories about amazingly intelligent and insightful young people that are blazing away for this next generation. And I'm pretty excited about it. And I bet you are too.